change is not easy. Making decisions that are life-changing are not easy. Nobody wants to make the sacrifices, not the hard ones. I'm right there with you. Excuse me. Right there with you. I moved. It was deeper than just a change in my life. A lot of people feel like or think it has something to do with finances. The only financial part of it, I guess I could say, would be that, yeah, I did make a plan that would speed up everything, but in the same breath, what I envisioned, or what I'm gonna do, is have an inclusion. And I'm probably gonna stop talking about just this aspect of it now, just because I've adopted the mindset of not talking about it, being about it. But just sometimes it's like I have a YouTube channel where I communicate, I talk, I show the A to Z, what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. So there's a fine line of like me having to operate and communicate with you effectively, and then not being the person that's just like, just talking what I'm gonna do instead of just doing what I'm gonna do. So I just try to show it and do it in real time. Hope I didn't lose you. But the mindset, because I have to get back the mindset and understanding that I need to start working like the entire day. It's crazy because I almost got 2 jobs. I'm getting ready to be working at a 9 to 5. I don't even know if YouTube is ready for the 9 to 5 me and the videos, that algorithm. Y'all, I don't want to hear it. I'm not complaining. I'm happy. I'm going to tell you how happy I am and how happy my coworkers are, how happy my team leaders are with me and the situations and what goes on. Please, I'm giving a disclaimer for the hundreds, God willing, and thousands of videos to come, if they are about work and me explaining how the workforce is. Don't take it as a complaint. I am not complaining. I assure you I'm not. I'm just being real, telling you what it is. I was gonna say some of the DoorDash and like gig work stories, but I don't want I don't want you thinking I'm complaining. I do not want you to think I'm complaining. So for me to know that that I'm not complaining, I sacrifice videos. I sacrifice content. Because I'm like, there is no way I'm literally saying that I'm not complaining in the video. And y'all, people will still take that. And it's all positivity. It's all how can we get to that next step? How can we stay motivated? How can we motivate each other? How can we get that mindset of earning, making money, right, in the 9 to 5, like, warehouse type culture, and just be able to work, be able to not get tired of working. When you've worked 7 days straight, how can we push through and make it day 8, turn that 7 to a 14 into a 21? If you like me, you have family, I get it. We'll take a day off every we got to set a mark. What are we gonna do every 10 days? Take a day off? Is that not enough days? You got to understand, I am realizing that in order to do what I want for my family and my daughter, I'm gonna have to sacrifice my time in being with her so much, and that part, it messes me up, and I don't want to do it. But I heard some really good advice, some truth, some honesty. It may not have been what I wanted to hear, but I understood. And as my mother would say, I got and understood the directive. and it's just a little bit messed up, but long term, I hope she'll be proud of me, happy, grateful that I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do for our family, and I may not be able to be around as much. When I am around, some could argue like I'm there, but I'm not there, even though I am there. Like, no, I'm not doing an activity, but I do bond with my daughter though, and she just appreciates me being in the house, like literally. So I have a lot to think about if I'm really just gonna just go back in, just full dive, belly flop into work, getting hours, and being able to get everything right, because it's just almost like procrastinating at this point. I know it needs to be done, and things aren't gonna get any better with me lollygagging around. You know, even if I go to school's not paying me, right? Even if they did decide to, they would wait. I won't even get into it, right? School's not gonna pay me what I need to get done at the clip that I need to do it at, and I just know that I have to get my mind right as far as being able to go in, blinders on, hard work, listen. Oh, this is what this leader is saying. This is what this dude doing. Help teammates out. Be the best me I can be. Be able to get through these shifts. Like, whew, I have a lot to do, and I like mentally and physically. I really just have to, like, cause you don't understand. Like, when I say that I'm getting ready to like work, I'm getting ready to like get it. Like, I'm not playing any games. I'm gonna stand out. I gotta be on time. I gotta do what I gotta do. Whether I get moved up or not, all that is God's plan in God's hands. I just know that I gotta do what I gotta do. And I hope that I'm able to, just like I said, consistently just work. By the time I work, have the earnings, be able to use that tool, we'll be one step further in the right direction. I got to get back into the Word, get back more in tune with the Creator, God, and just like I said, my mindset, get a schedule, get my body and everything just better. Things, not saying that they're bad, because they're not, but things could definitely get better, and it's time for me to move forward, to accelerate forward, like faster. And I encourage you to do the same. Wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, you got that goal, you got your goal, you got everything written out. You're not like me. You still aren't at the procrastinating to write everything down again. I mean, I have, but it's time to redo it now. So many things have changed, the whole dynamic. But for you, let's move up that timeline. You said a week. Why a week? You can do it in 3 days. You can do it in 2 days if you really just hunker down and did it. So let's start doing things, and like let's get to it. Like let's pick it up a little bit if you can. Don't burn yourself out. Stay consistent. But if we can consistently do it a little faster, or if we can consistently add a little bit more to it so we can have more in the end, we can reap more of a benefit, I think it's time to do it, family. Just like I think it's time for me to stop talking your head off and let you know that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you.